Welcome to another episode of the Pat Down. I have been running crazy trying to get my ass on this podcast because I just left New York. Chris, it was so cold. It was
How
so
cold was it?
cold. It was so cold that I saw white people with long pants on.
Oh,
That's how
fucking
cold it was.
pussies.
Fully clothed whites in New York.
I got my shorts on right now.
It was fully clothed white people. They wasn't having it. I'm telling you, it was somebody. The sun wasn't shining on their skin, baby, and they was fully covered up. I was shocked. I said, "Not the crackers covered." Ain't nothing like a good old cracker. Ain't nothing like a good old covered cracker, with cheese on
What's the cheddar cheese?
it. Yeah, you look like cheddar cheese. So this episode is about greedy ass family members because y'all know my family is getting it and everybody else family out there getting it. Y'all gonna leave me the fuck alone because I don't know y'all. I don't know y'all. And what I'm doing is I can't give y'all no money because I'm gonna have to bury y'all. So I'm saving the money to burn y'all up.
No headstone.
No headstone.
Fire. Woo, 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 woo.
You did it to her mom's grave. She'll do it to yours.
Stay tuned after the music and see who the fuck we setting on fire.
You better get up, get out, and tune into this podcast. This Pat spit the truth, spit the real fact. Nothing but the ugly, classy at the same time. Pat got the flavor, these are not your same lines. That's the politics, she been on the real grind. It could be pretty but ugly at the same time. Just tune in, put your lock on the spin down. Ain't no need for the wait and turn it up now. What you talking about? Is it real though? And cut the game, you get no play like Nintendo. You wasted time, turn it up, nothing but the ugly. Straight off the top, everything she say, you know it's funny. Full blast, this a taste of the future. Listen on your iPhone, on your desktop computer. Share it, tweet it, ain't no way to beat it. Nothing but the ugly, turn it up.
It's rough on you since you got a family. I mean, they weighing you out. I mean, your family treats you like a slave. You always fucking with kids. You gotta have sex every other day. You work. You gotta stay at home mom. They slaving you out.
I have to have so many jobs to keep her a stay-at-home mom too, and then I got to come home and do dad stuff, and then the 7-month-old wakes up every day at 5:15, and I hear Dada, Dada.
Look at you being a provider instead of
And
working that Jiffy Lube.
Yeah, when that baby wake up and say, "Dad, you supposed to say, take your motherfucking ass back to sleep, nigga. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Fuck, you got a job, bitch. Why is you up, Dad? Do you want to go wash some dishes?"
I told Reagan to bring her up. She's so cute. Have you seen a picture of her?
I did see a picture of you. Her, she look way better than you.
Oh yeah, she's very cute. I know you
She's very-
unfollowed me on everything.
I didn't unfollow you on shit. What are you talking
I'm
about?
joking.
Oh, I was about to say. I've been up in the air for 2 days. I was in New York. It was so goddamn cold. I don't understand how them people can be in New York. New York was abusive. I don't know how people do New York. Huh?
You on Epstein Island?
No, I don't want to go to Epstein Island. I don't want nobody sticking their fingers in me and see if I'm ready. I can tell you I'm ready by peeing on myself. But nah. So I don't know if y'all been paying attention to what's going on. You probably have. He probably don't know who the fuck I'm about to say, who I'm talking about. Did y'all see that whole thing with Glorilla and the sister came out and said she won't give the family no money, and Glorilla mama still working at FedEx, and she said she asked for $2,500 and she said no.
I didn't hear about that.
The only thing I've seen from Glorilla is there she talked about having sex with a guy with a little dick, and I'd ask everyone to stop sending me that. I've seen it.
Oh. Well, that's the big talk I saw on the internet today with Glorilla. I think it's her sister. And I thought it was, she looked a lot like her too. I thought it was Glorilla trying to be a stud. When then I had to realize they was in a family argument. And the sister said something about $2,500. And it was I just want to say, when a family member make it, don't nobody owe y'all shit. Don't nobody owe y'all shit. I'm not. I would say this to you, Glorilla. If you ever see this podcast, you don't owe nobody shit. You got out there and made them rap songs. You got out there with the camel toe with them little short songs and convinced us you was a shit. One of my favorite female rappers. You did all that hard work. While they probably danced in the background. But I just want people to know when you get money and you got to argue with a relative, and because I have these same problems, don't nobody owe y'all shit. And it's funny that it popped up because I had this same argument with my brother, with my family member this week.
Hmm.
I don't owe nobody shit. So I'll tell you the argument I had. One of my family members said somebody sent them my Shannon Sharp interview, and I was on there talking about my mama boyfriend molested me. Now, one thing you can know about Miss Pat, if I tell you a story, that story ain't gonna never change. Am I right? I'm gonna tell the same story 100 times the same fucking way. So the person I was talking to said, well, another certain person said it never happened. You never got molested. I said, you gonna tell me about my pain? So I said, well, call
Why
that
would
person.
somebody make that up? Why would you make that up?
So
Like that's what they're saying is you're lying. Like you're lying about that for clout. That doesn't even make
yeah,
any sense.
not me. So I said, well, call that family member. And I wanted to hear that family member because that family member got molested with me, right? So we called a family member and I said, hey, did you tell him mama boyfriend didn't molest us? And the family member said to me, well, he did molest us. He just ate our cootie cat.
Don't make me laugh at that.
I said,
Did she say it exactly like that?
Did you want to be starting something?
I said, we were 8 and 9. We was molested. We probably were younger than that.
Good God.
She said it like it was a drive-through. No, we didn't have that. We just got milkshakes.
Oh my.
There's not nothing to be laughing at, but I couldn't believe. And then, so the other family member who called it to verify said, girl, that is molestation. You told me she was. You told me she was. So now I'm on the phone arguing with these two stupid motherfuckers about my pain.
Said on the scale of pain, how far is coochie?
That's terrible.
I cannot make this shit. I can't make this shit up. I literally
Oh, my
cannot make
God.
this shit up. And I said, so why would you say?
Every time you have a crazier story when you talk to them niggas.
I said, so Jazz in the background, like, hang up. I said, no, I said, I want to talk to these fucking clowns. Because I can't believe that you said that. I said, I can't believe, and I said, when we told my mama, she said, I don't give a fuck. That's my boyfriend.
So I said, you told her back then, and she said, I don't care.
Yes, she said she didn't care. So then we arguing about, what type of mom did I have? And I'm telling them, our mom was a piece of shit. A piece of shit. Yeah, he'll tell us, well, you got to give mama something. You got to give her some credit. She couldn't read, and she had she was in an abusive relationship, and da. I said, hey, baby, I had 2 kids by a married man at 15. Okay, I dropped out of school in the 8th grade. I made a lot of mistakes in my life, but I didn't stay down there at the bottom where people made me start at. I got off my ass and I made something out of myself. I said, so you cannot give me no excuse for my mama. My mama never had a job. Never. And I said, I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I said, that's the problem with abuse. Y'all like to hide it because, I don't want to make my mama look bad. My mom is dead and gone. And let me get one thing straight. I never said I don't love my mama. I love my mama, but my mama did not protect me. And she was a piece of shit. And I'm not scared to say that my mom was a piece of shit. What happened with my family is it was a cycle of it's what is it called, a curse, a generational curse, and my mama got stuck in it and she never got out. My sister's there now. A lot of my family members are there now, but they want to tell me I'm arguing with this person. Fuck, I'm tired of saying that person. I'm arguing with my goddamn brother. He trying to tell me that mama was a good person. She was not a good person. When that grown ass man showed up there to date your 12-year-old daughter, you had nothing to say. Nothing. If I have a 12-year-old at home called Saisha. If a nigga pull up at my house talking about they about to date Saisha, she ain't got enough titty. She got a crab apple titty. What the fuck are you gonna do with a crab apple titty?
Pat.
You don't get the fuck away from my door.
Why? Why?
Why what?
You don't need to tell us the size of her 12-year-old crab apple titties. We don't need to know that.
She's gonna be at school and somebody's gonna yell, "Hey, crab apple titty!"
This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. The big game is almost here, and there's no better way to cash in than Prize Picks, where it all feels good to be right, baby. Close the season out right with Prize Picks by getting $50 instant in lineups when you play the first $5. You heard me, the first $5. Prize Picks now has an early payout. Cash out your winning before the games even finish. Prize Pick even let you see your friends line up. Send them your pick or copy and paste their picks into your lineup. Download Prize Pick app today and use code PATDOWN to get $50 in lineup after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code PATDOWN to get $50 in lineup after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Pick is good to be right. And you know that I don't cry anymore because I can't fix the ignorance in my family. And watching Glorilla go through what she was going with all over TMZ today stuff. But that's how my family treat me. We look at my bag and get my that magnesium stuff. That's how my family treat me. And you know, I truly feel like they think I owe them something. I don't owe nobody shit. I fly every motherfucking weekend, y'all, busting my ass to provide for my family. What I'm not gonna do is give somebody my motherfucking money. I don't owe y'all nothing. My sister always calling me tomorrow. She about to be put out her hotel. I said, well, find another one. Because I'm not giving you my money. I only need $30. I don't give a fuck. I have your grandkids and I'm not giving you no money. You're a crackhead and you created all of these problems on yourself. We saw my mama go through that shit, but yet you turn around and turn into our mama. And it just floored me today. You know what I mean? For them to say, what they was trying to say is I was lying on Shannon Sharp. I said, show me a lie, motherfucker, and I'll show you some proof. Then my brother went on to say, well, if y'all was getting molested, why you didn't tell me? Nigga, you were 12. What you gonna do? He probably was molesting you too. The fuck you gonna do?
He said, no, this is how you shake it.
Well, why y'all didn't tell me? Who the fuck are you? You weren't even grown. We told the adult in the house and she didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's
Is
crazy.
this the one that wants the food truck?
Yes, the one who wants to be the food truck manager. Yeah.
You can't supervise if you don't know what molestation is. Them tacos gonna be fucked up.
Yeah, I gotta rub this shit on my arm. My damn arm hurt. And it's just, you know, I said, for you to sit there and say, you want to I got a mystery phone call. No, ain't nobody a mystery phone call. Somebody call you and ask you, was I telling the truth on Shannon Sharp? And one thing y'all can best believe, if I said something happened to me, something happened to me. I don't have to say, I ain't never tried to make my career off a line. I don't tell no motherfucking lies. I'm too blunt to fucking tell a lie. I'm gonna look you in your face and tell you what the fuck I'm feeling. I'm gonna look you in your face and tell you what I gotta tell you. I don't care. I'm 53. I don't care. And the last thing I needed some clout about who molested me. I remember everything. And then we got to talking. I said, Maypa, I remember my mama was selling your pussy when you was little. You would go out to here with that old ass man. I said, so what are you talking about? Then my brother said, well, the only person I know was a molester, was Chester molester. He lived at the house and he liked Tony. I said, no, he liked you too.
Yeah, I trade molester trading cards.
Right, like
Who said, oh, fuck, I got
molester Pokemon. Boom.
And so as we talking, my
gotta
sister,
touch them all.
and so my sister is so fucking retarded, right?
Jasmine just crawl behind you.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
She's like, I don't want my face anywhere near this story.
So as I'm talking, right, and you gotta remind, my sister's the biggest fucking liar you ever want to meet. She, in her head, she makes up shit. So this is what she said. We all on the phone. And she said, well, I have a story too. I'm trying to sell a book. What's the name of the book, Jay? Oh, I said, what you talking about? I said, a book is $1 million deal. And they only give it to people who they think can sell a book. Well, I have a book and it's called The Caged Child.
The Caged Child.
So I said, well, why is it called a caged child? This bitch said, well, George molested me from the age of 3 to 6. I said, first of all, nobody remember being molested at 3. Our mind don't go back that far. I said, second of all, George is our daddy, the one I took care of. I said, George ain't never molested you. Yes, he did. I said, how did he molest you when we didn't even meet him till we were 12? And so my brother said, yeah, how he molest you? The first time we met him, we beat the shit out of him.
Was this a Zoom call?
Nigga said she got touched by the boogeyman reminder of her daddy.
They had an online summit about who got molested the most.
I cannot make this shit up, y'all. I said, there's no way daddy could have molested you. We didn't know him. He never came around till I was like 11 or 12 years old. And the first time I ever met him, we got to fighting with him. And my brother used to say, yeah, can we beat him up in the kitchen? So I'm like,
and he stuck around.
No, he got the fuck on and he got him, came back here and there. So I was like, how did he molest you? Did he climb through a window? Because he never came to see us. We didn't know the man. So I said, stop lying. The man didn't molest you from 3 to 6. I ain't never heard nobody say they got molested at 3 and remembered it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it was a different man.
It had to be. There was a bunch of Georges around. Now, my granddaddy named George, my uncle named George, my cousin named George, everybody named George. But that's what I said.
What are you, a foreman?
I said, you got the wrong George. Because George Williams did not molest you because we didn't know him till I was like 11 or 12.
It's not supposed to be funny. I'm sorry.
I'm just keeping
it wasn't
real.
George of the Jungle. It wasn't George.
George Strait didn't do it.
It was that goddamn George Bush, wasn't it? He
No.
touched us all.
Curious George.
It was Curious George fucking with her. I was like, and then I just said to myself, I said, my family will go to TMZ like that. I'm waiting on them because I'm gonna fuck them up. You crackhead, you fucking horrible whore. Oh my God.
You're not gonna go to family counseling?
Never. Ain't no family. Ain't no family.
You know what? So I looked this up just to see the story on TMZ. And the sister's named Scarface Woods.
Yes.
And wants to have a career of their own.
That's not her real name, is it?
No, of course not. It's just sort of one of those deals where it's got to be a family member who wants to have a career of their own, so they're hijacking the clout of the sister.
I'm mad she looks exactly how you described her.
She looked just like her.
Now, Ashley dated her, right?
No, not her. This bitch is crazy. This bitch is crazy.
Let me see if I turn the volume. Can you hear it?
No, she did not. My dad retired because his time was up. She's supposed to have retired, my mama, but she didn't. My mama still clocking the clock at FedEx.
Why does she owe it to you to support you and to support the family beyond what she wants to do? It's her money, right?
Because don't go on no interviews, talk about our struggle. You want to do that? That's not right. You don't sit here and talk about struggle, sit here and struggle with. It's not one sibling. You got 9 other siblings.
So
because she got plenty other in Memphis. She getting money to. I got 2 siblings staying down there in Atlanta with her. That she treat them like housemaids. Y'all keep on painting this picture like she's just a good person, an upright person. She's not.
So here's something that Glow,
All right. How much are those chairs each behind her? Like, you bought theater chairs. Those are the chairs we used to podcast in. How much are those chairs each?
Nigga, fuck them
$2,000?
chairs. Look at that lineup, nigga. That shit wasn't cheap. That shit crispy, nigga. God damn.
And why is the Christmas tree still up?
They black.
It's almost March.
So that's a holiday tree, nigga. It's for the holidays.
It's our Black History Month tree.
Bad credit makes everything harder. Ava's help makes it easy to get back on track. Ava is a credit building app that works fast. Help your credit score where it really matters. Raise your credit score with almost zero effort. Getting a secured card can take months. Ava can approve you in just 5 minutes to up to $2,500 limit. No credit check, no interest, no hidden fees. Ava is an easy to use tool that helps build your credit behind the scenes. You know what? Most Ava members improve their scores by 30 points in just 30 days. For just $8 a month, you can get access to all Ava credit building tools. They keep it low stress, low cost, and super transparent. Take control of your credit today. Download the Ava app, spell AVA today. And when you join using my promo code, PATDOWN20, you'll get 20% off your first year, monthly or annual, your choice. Again, get the Ava app and use the promo code PATDOWN20 so they know you heard it from me first. And you'll get 20% off your plan for up to a year. That promo code is PATDOWN20. Thanks to Ava, now you can get yourself some good credit. I don't understand why would this girl even think that this girl owe her any money? You don't owe nobody shit. It is your money. It is your career. That's just like saying, oh, you work at, but you the manager at Walmart, and since you the manager at Walmart, we all family. We should be able to come in there and get anything we want for free. No, bitch, it's my job. And my job don't require me giving you anything. So I don't know why anybody would think that because you got a relative that is rich, that they owe you something.
I'm just going to say this. If you begging for money, try and look poor.
Right.
You got on a polo shirt. You got how much them tattoos? Take them tattoos out your face and take to the pawn shop.
She looked like she was doing all right.
She just has like a negative spirit. You can just feel it. You watch that video and you're just like,
no, it's just that made me. That's what made me want to talk about this shit today, because I was like, these people are crazy in this world. For me being denied molestation to people want to take people money, and my brother really thought, he was like, you're lying. It never happened. I said, y'all would love to catch me in a lie, but you would never catch me in a motherfucking lie, because I don't gotta tell no lie. And if you fuck with me, I got some more stories to tell you, some bitch.
Not more molestation Pokemon cards.
Fingosaurus. Boom.
I said this trauma's evolved.
You know, and then I just told him, I said, you can't tell me how to deal with my pain. I said, you can't tell me how to deal with my pain. I said, you stay on over there with your family and you do what you do. I said, and I stay over here with my family, because I've learned just because you was born into a family don't mean that's your family. Because I've had more people who don't have my bloodline take care of me, look out for me, or had my back than the people who I was born and raised with. So to me, family is people who care about you. It don't mean that just because I started out with you, it don't mean shit. I've been replaced my sister. I replaced my sister with Miss Jenny, Miss Tracy, Rotunda, and every time I clock into the Miss Pat show, Tammy Roman. I don't need you, crackhead. I don't need you. What have you done for me? All you ever did was cause me pain. Every time when I sacrifice my kids and my life to take care of your kids, you lied on me. She literally lied on me. This bitch told so many lies on me when I had custody of her kids. Who the fuck take 4 kids and take good care of them? And then the older girl, you had her lying on me too. Then all of a sudden, when she realized you weren't shit, she was like, "I'm sorry, auntie. Everything my mama said, you were right." You took your girls from me and you turned them into hoes and crackhead like you. You're not my family. When you die, if there's no life insurance, I'm going to burn you up. You don't get no casket from me. I'm gonna set your. You've been smoking crack your whole life anyway. Why the fuck would I lay you down when all you've been
You
doing
know
is setting you on fire?
what's funny about that is you're gonna have to pay for it.
I know I gotta pay for it. The fuck are you laughing at, Dion?
You know, if you didn't,
said, and when you die, I'm gonna burn your ass up.
I'm gonna burn you up.
You sound like you sound like LeVar Burton cutting to the next children's book. And when you die, I'm gonna burn you up.
I'm gonna burn your ass up. If I got anything to do with you, I'm going to burn you up. You know, because I mean, the pain I've had from my family, I don't even. I only tell stories from my childhood, but just the current pain, I don't even talk about. When I tried to be a family member, when I tried to help everybody, no matter what you do for these motherfuckers, it's not enough. It's not enough. You know why it's not enough? Because they want what you have, not what you trying to give them. And you can't get what I have because I work hard to park them cars in that driveway, to build that house, to pay my bill, to have my family right there in my motherfucking house. You can't have what I have. They just get them out. But
you gotta do the work. If she
yeah,
get funny enough, she could probably do it too.
Yeah, you know, every time I turn around, now they trying comedy. I writing a book. I got somebody to write my book, and I wish you well, because I don't know how to write no book. That ain't, and I keep telling them, how you write a book? I said, do you understand that I don't know how to write a book? I don't even know how to sell a book. Somebody came to me with the idea.
You didn't write your book?
No, I had a ghostwriter.
Nigga, it'd be a lot cooler if you did.
What am I gonna lie for? Her name is on the front of the fucking book.
Honestly, and it's not because I know you, because I didn't really know you. I fell in love with you because of the book. I always thought you were funny on Bob and Tom, but I didn't know you other than like passing. But I love reading. It's top 3 best book I've ever read. I read it in like 2 hours. It's so well written. It's such a great story. And like you talked about in that book, that's the first time you ever told the story of you being molested. And like the pain of telling it's Janine, the story was very difficult for you. You've said that here on the
very
podcast
difficult.
before. You know, it's like that's not a lie. That's like trauma being unpacked.
And at that time,
being in your soul.
At that time, it was trauma being unpacked. I'm over it now. You know, I've built my life, and I built the fence around myself that y'all can't hurt me no more. I'm gonna put myself first. And I've said this so many times on this podcast. One of the things I had to do was start loving myself, because didn't nobody else love me. My kids didn't know what the fuck I had been through. I had to start loving myself. For years, I've always taken care of everybody else, but nobody took care of me. I didn't take time out for Pat. I didn't go on vacation. I wanted to make sure everybody else was around me was okay. I was taking care of everybody's kids. As long as I'm just giving, and I'm okay. But who the fuck had my back? Nobody. When I was homeless and down and out and broke, nobody offered me shit. Nobody. You know why? Because they didn't have shit to offer me. So stop helping motherfuckers that ain't got shit that can't help you when you need it. And I just told myself, I said, I'm not doing this anymore. Fuck y'all. And I meant fuck y'all. I'm not going all out my way to build no family with you motherfuckers who ain't never loved me. Y'all ain't never loved me. And now that you got a sister, you want to praise me. Oh, Miss Pat is my sister. Okay. No, Miss Pat not your sister. You and Miss Pat got the same mom and daddy. That's it. That's it. Leave me the fuck alone, you crackheads. Bitch gonna tell me something. We were molested. He just ate us. I wanted to climb through that phone and beat that bitch down today.
That's such a Like that's somebody who
Smoke crack.
like hasn't dealt with their own shit and smokes
Ain't no way
crack.
around
Like,
it, Chris. That's a crackhead response,
that's
bro.
like
All they did was eat us. Sent by a crackhead.
what would you say? Ate the coochie cat? How'd you phrase it?
Eat our cootie cat?
And the
He just
you
ate
ate
our
the
cootie cat.
cooties, yeah.
I said, oh my God. I said, this is why I don't fuck with y'all. I said, this is why I don't fuck with y'all. I said, honestly, I gotta go. I said,
Out of all the crazy stuff that's been said to you by your family, like, is that top 3, if not the craziest?
I think not even that what she said. I think the crazy part was when I had to when my brother thought I was lying.
Yeah.
He literally said, "Well, maybe I said that didn't happen." I said, "Who said that?" I said, "Put that bitch on the phone. Put it on the phone." And then I named 3 or 4 other times it happened to with other people. I said, so what are you talking about? I know what's in my motherfucking head. I know what I've blocked out. I know what I've unlocked. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
It's hard to call bullshit on somebody's molestation.
Yeah. But then he like, hey, it never happened. And none of that stuff ain't true. Mama was a piece of shit. I love her. My mama. And a lot of people never say that about their mama. Was a piece of shit. A lot of that stuff my mama could have got herself out. My mama died at 39 years old, y'all. 39. That is young as fuck. That's the first time, that's the only time in my life I ever seen depression. That lady cried every day. But all she had to do was get off her ass. My mama lived to be 39 years old and never had a job. And as a kid, I was looking at her and said, I would never be like this. Smokey the Bear told me to never be like my mama. That's a
He had a
damn
uniform
shame.
on, so you know he was official.
Yeah, he had a job. Something nobody in my house had.
It was a government job too.
It
So he had
sure
benefits.
was.
Nigga have
He
full
had healthcare.
benefits.
Yes.
I think what's
And
disappointing about your brother, it's like I saw somebody say like the word of all these women telling their story about Epstein isn't good enough. We had to read a demonic pedophile's emails to believe them. And like your brother, your word is not good enough for your brother. He has to like say that's not true. No. Like he's the judge of what happened to you. Like that's what it's just such a
yeah,
women don't get believed in these situations.
but to say that I'm sitting there with Shannon Sharp and telling lies. I told that same story on fucking everybody. I've been screaming this shit from the top of my lungs that what was done to me. My story has not changed one fucking bit. But I get on Shannon Sharp and all of a sudden I'm fucking lying. I don't gotta lie on y'all. I got more than that. I ain't gonna never lie about what I've been through. For what? I'm funny enough to just have a conversation and do stand up. I know that about myself. I don't need to make up a lie about my family members to make you feel. I don't need no petty. I don't need nobody to feel fucking sorry for me. But I thought it was very fucked up when he said that today. And I said to myself, this is why I don't fuck with y'all. Then my lying ass crackhead sister gonna tell myself, yeah, you nasty whore.
I want to ask about your dad because so that's an interesting story. I don't think I know. Like you didn't the guy you took care of that had the one leg that you've talked about recently. What was your relationship with him? You met him at 12 and then he was in and out, and like how did you end up taking care? Like how did you become close?
He came over and to whoop my sister as a joke I used to tell. I think I remember. And he hit me because he didn't know us. And I'm like, what the fuck you hit me for? And he was like, May Pop. I said, I'm Rabbit. And then I didn't know who the fuck he was. So I said, you don't hit me, motherfucker. So at the time I was really into wrestling. I round dogged the shit out that motherfucker. And me and my brother tore that nigga up. We used to sleep in the kitchen, right? Because the kitchen was really big, but it was like a 1 bedroom house, but it was like 5 or 6 people in the house. So we took half of the kitchen, and my mama made it all me and my sister bedroom, and my brother them had the other room, and my mama slept in the living room. And so we put a sheet up to make it like a bedroom, but it was half of the kitchen. Boy, I yanked that sheet down, and I threw every pot and pan I could at that motherfucker. And he was sitting on the curb and told me, I'm your daddy. And I was like, introduce yourself next time. Don't you put your motherfucking hands on me. I don't know you. And that's the first time I think that was the first time I had ever seen him.
He started with "I'm your daddy."
No, he started with slapping me. Hit me so hard, my head went in the socket went in the wall.
I thought like, oh wow, she took care of him in his older age. He must have been the one man that would treated her well, and it started with violence. What?
You know what's crazy? Because as I took care of my daddy, and I remember him slapping me, I would get angry at times. And I wanted to go in there and punch him in his fucking face. Because he never apologized for putting his hands on me when you never did shit for me. But I just shook it off. Because sometimes he would be in that room and I would be very angry. And sometimes I would want to talk to him. You know, like, why did you leave us? Why did you never pay child support? But what I said to myself, what that's going to do for me? Even if he had an answer. You know, I
Was
don't
he
know.
your biological dad?
Yeah, he's my biological daddy.
He was?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but then he just showed up at 12 and then, okay, I got you.
And so what happened is, you know, I'm a forgiving person. And, you know, after I got to know him a little bit, he said, well, I have sisters in Florida and I want you to go meet your grandmama. I had a grandmama. And I want you to go meet your aunts. And so we drove down to Florida and we left Florida and drove over to Alabama to meet my grandmama. She was dying. And no, she wasn't dying at this time because I was young. No, I didn't meet my grandma. I went and met my aunts. I met all my aunts in Florida, my cousins. And so I went down a couple times and met them. And so when I got with Gary years later, my dad was always in and out after I met him. After I got with Gary, I rode down there and met my grandmama, and she was dying of ovarian cancer because everybody on my dad's side got cancer. And I just got to know him. And so when he fell sick, before I left Atlanta, I used to pay my daddy rent in his little old folks home. I bought him a car. I would take care of him. And, you know, I just said, let's just start over. I don't really know you, but I know you, my daddy. Your name's on my birth certificate. So let's just start over, you know. And I go and I meet my aunt. And a lot of the things my mom was saying about my dad, like being abused, my daddy knocked out all my mama's teeth. My mama had 2 teeth. Why he chose to leave the last 2, I don't know. He knocked out all her teeth. And she's
The
always saying,
tooth verification code. You gotta.
2
Like
verification
little
code.
teeth that he just didn't want to.
One thing I know he didn't want to have 30 teeth. So she didn't have no. She only had these 2 right here. And so I just got to know him, and you know. What are you laughing at?
Like that kid from Arthur, the fucking the bully from Arthur had them little. I'm
I
sorry.
don't know what he's talking about.
Chris, can you pull up who you know who I'm talking about? Do your kids watch? Oh my god.
No.
I think pull up Binky from Arthur. He's like Arthur's bully.
Oh my god.
Well, my mom was different. Her 2 teeth was at the top.
Okay.
And so I just got to know him, and so when he got his leg cut off, and they was gonna put him in a home, and by this time I'm in Indiana, and I'm sending them money, and I still got a relationship with. I done met my aunts, and you know, trying to be a family. And so when he fell sick, and they cut his leg off wrong, that's when I went to Atlanta and got him, and that's when when he was alive, I had to go to my room sometime because I would be angry at him. Because I remember him hitting me and he didn't fucking know me. There was so many times I wanted to hit him back, but I said, well, my daddy got cancer, he's sick, and I didn't want to drill him on the thing. Sometimes I wish I'd have asked him some questions because but I didn't. I didn't want to say why you leave us. Why did you mistreat? Why did you do my mama like that? I didn't want to ask him that. But I remember when he was dying, and I took him up to the hospital in Plainfield, and well, I don't know where the fuck we was at a bigger hospital, and the priest said, "Let me pray with you," and I was like, "Pray with me," and so we prayed, and my daddy, before he died, he kept saying, "Thank you, thank you," and I said, "You don't have to thank me." I said, I did it because I cared, because I felt like my daddy knew he didn't do shit for me, never was there for me, but when he needed me, which I was his youngest child, I came and I was there for him. I took care of him for over 5 or 6 years while he was battling cancer, from hospital visits to just daily routine. It was not easy taking care of my daddy. And his last word was, "Thank you." And I said, "You don't have to thank me. This is what a child is supposed to do." But there was things in the back of my head when I was saying, and this is what you were supposed to do for me, but you didn't. But I kept my mouth shut. Because what am I laying that shit on him for? He's battling cancer. He's dead. I mean, he's dying. You know. And I just said, "Lord, thank you for the time you gave me with him. At least I had some time to spend with one parent."
Did you
And I
burn
let
him up?
Bitch, you ain't shit.
That was the coldest white man shit I ever heard. God
No,
damn.
no, I didn't burn him up. I buried him with no headstone.
Potter's Field. Ouch.
Y'all so
I do love that he
stupid.
said thank you was not an I'm sorry, but it sounds like it was real close.
I felt like it was I'm sorry too. My daddy. I know he would have never thought one of his kids would have came back and took care of him the way me and Gary did. But God didn't build me that way. God didn't build me to hate. Some people can hold grudges. I can't. Some people can hate. I cannot. I can quit fucking with you. But if you needed me, I would still be there to help you. But I can't hate. God didn't put that in my heart. I don't know how. I'm the type of person I want to see everybody win. And y'all know that. If y'all around me if I want to see everybody up here. I'm not a gatekeeper. If I know something, I'm gonna come back and tell you. I try to elevate everybody around me. If I'm gonna get rich, I want all of us to get rich. And that's what I think of. When my friends or people that's in my circle, even they're not. I want to see everybody do well. And I didn't have no hate in my heart for my daddy. It did bother me sometimes because my husband he had a good daddy, a good mama. They had their issues too, I assume, but that daddy was there, and it was 16 of them. And sometimes I used to say,
God
this
damn.
man took care of 16 kids, and this nigga couldn't take care of 5. Well, 4, because my brother was half white, and he just, hey, your mama done got pregnant by this motherfucker half white man. I'm gonna let you be my child.
Fuck that guy.
Yes. So,
Yes. You didn't have to say it so forcefully.
what are y'all laughing at?
I'm just fucking around.
So, I mean, but I think I do think he appreciated what I did for him, and I didn't do it for him out of spite. I did it for him because over the years I grew to love him, and just because he didn't do for me, don't mean I wouldn't be there for him. I don't know what the situation was back then. I don't know what the finances was back then. All I know is he left. That's all I know. He got a divorce. My uncle shot him in the ass, and they said he never came back. That's the story I was told.
That's about right. Yeah.
Chris, you ain't shit. So
Well, I
this
love you.
week,
I'm proud of you. You know, all that you've come through and where you're at. And I really do feel like I was telling Reagan the other day, I feel like Pat is at the most peaceful point in her life. She's not called and like been angry. You just seem like happy and like you seem like you're in a really good place.
I am. My career's going great. I can't complain. And when I want to complain, I've learned to step back and realize where I come from. I don't have to have everything in life. I just need peace. I just need my family. That's all I need. And I've learned, I'm 53 years old. I've learned to appreciate the small things. The small things is what make me happy. When I can walk in that door and gear act like ain't shit, when I just left a whole meet and greet and everybody love me. Oh, you home? It's so funny because he's so used to sleeping by himself. We got our own bedroom. He just walk in the door, hey, good night, and go back to his room. And he would lock his door. I said, you can't lock your door. We married.
What's he locking the door for?
I don't fucking know. You can't lock me out our other room.
So just in case you change your mind.
Yes.
Trying to put her cootie cat on him.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't want your abused Pokemon.
Shut the fuck up.
There's the title.
Abuse Pokemon. And with that said, this week, y'all, I'm in Appleton, Wisconsin. So make sure you get your tickets, okay? Get your tickets to see me so we can laugh. And next week, Baltimore, Maryland, I will be shooting my second comedy special. So make sure you come out and see me. I will be at Center Stage February the 13th and 14th. I don't have to read everything else, but make sure you check out my new cooking show, Whisking It All with Miss Pat. Somebody stole my name at Comedian Miss Pat on YouTube. So my YouTube channel for that is called Miss Pat Comedy Channel. So make sure you guys go and watch me. Go over and watch my cooking show because I got so many great guests coming up. And this week we had Raven Goodwin, and we made chicken and dumpling. So make sure y'all check out the cooking show. Make sure y'all check out the Miss Pat show, Miss Pat settles it, and keep loving on the Pat Down podcast. Because as long as y'all here, we gonna be here. And with that said, go to misspatcomedy.com for everything about me.
I looked it up the other day. We are nearing 21 million downloads.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
7 for me, 7 for her. And you get whatever's left over.
Y'all go check me out. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of the Pat Down. Sorry we late with this episode, but I've been in New York and every fucking way else promoting the Miss Pat show. And guess what? I'm in a movie. It's called Be Happy. It will be on Lifetime this Saturday, February the 9th. February the 7th. So me, Tisha Campbell, and a couple other people is in there. So make sure y'all go check me out. I am in a movie called Be Happy on Lifetime. So go check it out. Thank y'all so much, y'all. I've been Miss Pat, and he been Dion, and that's been Chris.